It's time to Let's Talk. Hard M rating on this. All right, Microsoft. So I just seen Sony's big story-driven game. Let's see what yours is. It's a point and click. Oh, this is very different than what I thought it was going to be. Very loud. Okay.
So it's true. The Neva massacre. I need to find this Thomas guy and get the hell out of here.
Oh, right. So this is the game that she was pregnant and she loses her kid. She turns into a medium, which is a medium can talk to the spirit world. I guess she goes into a place that's melted down, like this a nuclear reactor or something like that. I think it was, or it was something tragic happened where they had to evac, and there was a lot of people that died in this city. So kind of Silent Hill-ish. I think that's what Silent Hill was. I never actually played through a Silent Hill game. I got bored with Silent Hill. So yeah, so that's what that whole thing is like. She's feeling the power of the spirit world.
Hello?
Hello?
Anyone? Thomas? You there?
I don't know why, but I'm getting like cheap Control vibes. Like the game Control. Like a cheap version of it. Or maybe not a cheap version of it, like a less action-y version. A more investigative version of Control. Definitely not cheap. Graphics are actually looking pretty good. As soon as it kicked in the cutscene, like that's definitely a different resolution or something. The goosh.
Hello?
This might be a good
Thomas?
Halloween game.
Easy, Marianne.
This-
It's just a good old-fashioned haunted hotel.
This is
Calm
so...
your ass down and answer the bell.
It's a hotel, okay. This is so coming to PC. This is gonna be on Game Pass, on like PC Game Pass, easily. And then boom, she gets transported. I don't really like ghosts so much. Like spiders and ghosts are my two things I really don't like. So this is... Oh. Oh, her collar was blowing. I thought... Oh.
Hi there.
Oh, hi. You startled me.
I did, didn't I? You look real scared. I'm Sadness.
Marianne. Sadness. Is that your name? I mean, you seem pretty cheerful to me.
Very
Well,
much
it's what I
Silent Hill.
remember. My friends used to call me by a different name. But I don't remember what it was.
Your friends.
Oh yeah, I used to have a lot of friends here. But they're all gone now.
Did something happen to them?
I can't talk about
I
that.
don't really want to talk about it.
That's okay. So, do you live here? All by yourself?
You wouldn't believe how boring it gets sometimes.
I can imagine. This place Must
Be some very interesting puzzles that'll happen between the two screens.
Busy. People coming and going all the time. Always someone to play with.
Must have been nice.
It was. Not anymore.
So, tell me, what happened?
I remember. People stopped coming. Only a few of them stayed. But they became very sad. Very angry. They might hurt you.
Thanks. That I can take care of myself. Hey, I was wondering, have you
She's
seen...
gone.
Marianne,
Yes.
would you play with me? Just for a little while. It's been so long since I played with anyone.
Oh, okay. But I need your help.
Oh no.
first.
Yeah. The frame rate's dipping on the top screen. You can see it.
Anything,
I'm looking
Marianne?
for a man. Thomas. Do you know
Some
him?
shit went down. Oh.
Let me think. I've heard that name before.
Take your time.
Oh, yeah.
So the system is prioritizing the bottom screen, and you can see the top screen starting to
Hurry,
lose frame rate.
I can't go that way. Damn. I need to get up there somehow.
As you can also see, the bigger screen was the bottom screen. So it's very interesting right now. So there's two games, like this game and Returnal from the PlayStation side of things. Sony and Microsoft both like fighting for people's attention, as most all companies will do. Returnal being on the PS5. This will most likely be on the PC. Let me actually double check that real quick. Returnal. Or no, the Medium. The Medium. Yeah. Windows Series X and S. So it'll be in Game Pass. I'll probably check this out, even though I'm not big on I'm really not big on all the ghost stories. I don't like ghosts. But ghosts freak me out almost as much as spiders do. It's just one of those things. I don't know. It just gets in my head and my imagination starts running wild. But yeah. I don't know if this becomes like the new Silent Hill. That could be really good for Microsoft. I would give them 110% credit if they can make something that is like the new Silent Hill. It's good for them. I mean, that's a whole big old fan base that you're catering to. This looks interesting. This looks very interesting. Seeing dual worlds like this mirrored. I don't see the Series X run this, or especially Series S run this too well at like a 60 FPS. This is definitely PC. Maybe it's Series X because of the top, the frame rate dropping. It's not. Well, it's not. It's dropping, but it's stuttery. Like that's the main thing. The
Hey,
frame rate is stuttering.
an elevator. Might as well see if it works.
From what I've heard too, is mirroring a game world like this is actually not
wished I
that
knew her
difficult
real
to do
name.
for resource wise.
Shit. Okay, Marianne, just take a deep breath and...
For out of body experience. So then you go straight up
A fuse box.
into the
Need some energy to
alternate
spark it up.
reality. Okay. So solving puzzles, using the alternate reality
Gotta
to
move fast.
get the real reality.
An out-of-body experience.
Huh.
It's like taking a plunge into nothingness. Stay under for too long and it just pulls you in.
The stuttering on that. It's very much an optical illusion, what's happening right now.
Okay, Marianne.
And what I mean by optical illusion is that you're seeing two screens happening, and it's happening for a minute, and then when something really big time needs to start happening, like a puzzle needs to start being fixed up or whatever, that's when it's out by experience going to the single screen. You only get half your screen at that point, and then you're solving the puzzle to go back into the dual screen again. So it's very much the optical illusion trick that they're doing, which is fine. That's gaming overall. It's funny that they're literally trying to market this as like a dual. It's dual worlds, playing as one when it's just an optical illusion.
Now get your ghostly ass back and power up that elevator.
So now we're back. After you get the puzzle done, now we're back to... No, we're still not. Oh, because we gotta fix the elevator. Okay. Right.
What the hell is this place?
Game footage not final. Okay.
The cat! It stayed on the other side.
The cat?
Stuck here.
What's happening? No! No, please, Mommy!
Oh, God. What happened to you? Wait, I know you. You were that boy. Bernard, was it?
Talk about Silent Hill.
He was trapped there, just like I was.
Ooh.
I knew his name, but somehow that wasn't enough to send him away. It was like a part of him was missing. All these people, they weren't just killed. Their spirits were
Henry
ripped
Cavill?
apart,
The
broken
Witcher?
beyond repair.
Superman?
Maybe I can find the one Bernard's missing. I need to look around. Ah! Get off! Shit. Gotta get rid of them. The
Somebody has
spirit well.
bats.
I could use some of that energy. Burn, you little fucks.
Bubble shield.
This was yours, wasn't it, Bernard? It's about time you got it back.
Yeah, this is definitely like heavily Silent Hill vibes on it. Well, I know Silent Hill being like puzzly, investigative, story driven. Where Resident Evil was more the puzzly action shooter horror theme.
I'm sorry you had to go through all this. It's time for you to find peace. Bernard.
Bernard.
Thank you.
Huh. It kind of looks like the one I used to get through the mirror. Feels like it, too.
The mirror. So Alice in Wonderland meets Silent Hill. Okay. And then we have enemies.
Stay with me. Stay.
Jeez, let this work. Yes!
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So it's gonna be one of these where you gotta run away from everything.
You made it, Marianne. What?
Yep.
No. No!
In all honesty,
Where is she? Will you not? Here I come.
yeah, these games get. In all honesty, these games get kind of boring after a while. It's just like Outlast. That one got boring after a few hours, and then I got through it just to see what the hell the full on storyline to it was. I think I'd seen enough of it. I never was really big into Silent Hill. This is very much like a Silent Hill type of a game. I don't know. Maybe it's just not my cup of tea. I like Resident Evil more, just like the action oriented stuff and everything. This looks all right. I mean, if you're into Silent Hill, then hell yes, you're gonna be absolutely loving this. Alice in Wonderland meets Silent Hill. That's a fun mashup. It's cool seeing seeing it happen and everything. Just the whole fact that you're going to have to run away from every single enemy and holding your breath and like doing the sneaking stuff the whole way through. I guarantee there's not going to be any way of beating up these enemies. When these games are made like this, it's just like that. This is looking a little bit like Alan Wake, but yeah, I don't know. It's not really. This is like the one type of game where I'm like, eh. See, now you're gonna have to sit here and make sure that he doesn't spot you and everything. It's gonna turn into that the whole way through. It's gonna be having to run at specific moments into specific spots, doing specific things. It's gonna be very mechanical. Yeah, it gets to be a pain in the ass towards the end of it. So yeah, that's the medium. In all honesty, my interest is kind of with Returnal, not just because it's a PS5 game, but just on the fact that if the potential of what it could turn into, like we kind of know what this is going to turn into. It's going to be like that Outlast style thing, but like Silent Hill, even in Silent Hill, you could fight back. This one doesn't even have the fight back mechanics of Silent Hill, so that's kind of a weird part of it. But Returnal, I don't know if it turns into like a Hades, like a shooter version of Hades, but like, over the shoulder shooter, wicked big time graphics and everything of that. That could be really, really awesome. If it's not that, it could just turn out to be an average game. I don't know. But this one very much seems like like I said, it's going for that specific audience. There hasn't been a Silent Hill game out for a long time. There has been projects in the works of Silent Hill. This looks like it's going to scratch that urge of everyone that just wants that. So, I don't know. Hopefully it does all right. It will be coming out on Game Pass on PC. I would definitely suggest playing on that because you're going to see definitely some frame rate stuttering and everything as we just seen. If you look up top here, when she's moving around, you can literally see the frame rate stuttering out. And that's just because this is the main render. This is like so this is probably cutscene. This is main render, in-game render, cutscene over the top. I'm pretty sure that's how they're doing this to mirror the game world. The problem is the Xbox will end up stuttering out. It's just the way it works. That's what that system does. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting to say the least.